Hey everybody, Joshua Phillips here with Churchill Mortgage. It is May the 10th and coming to you with my weekly market update just to wrap up here on this week. And let's just dive right into these charts today. So if you're new to watching these videos, what you're looking at here is a mortgage-backed security chart, and this is where mortgage rates derive their value. And this is a Japanese candlestick chart. If you want to look into that, just Google it or look it up on YouTube or ask ChatGPT. But here's really all you got to know to read these charts. Number one, green is good, red is bad for mortgage rates. And the higher the price, the better mortgage rates are doing, and the lower the price, the worse rates are doing. So this is a 3-month chart right here. And well, let's just say this week was neutral. It was a flat week. Unfortunately, last week we actually had our first improving week in quite a while. As we came into May, we actually saw mortgage rates start to improve a little bit. And this week, boy, if you look at the last, let's see if we can get it here on the chart. Look at the last 5 days. We're just really flat. Now, if I can nerd out for just a second on these charts, what you're looking here is what's called moving averages. The black line is the 50-day moving average. That's the average of the price over the last 50 days. Makes sense. And these become important because they can become what we call resistance levels, or they can become support levels. And it's so interesting how this week the 50-day moving average was a resistance level for us. We kept kind of touching on that 50-day moving average, and then we would bounce back down, which is what we've done today. So really, rates today are probably almost exactly where we were last Friday, as it's just been a completely flat week. Now, looking ahead to next week is a big week because we have two important economic reports. We've got the CPI, Consumer Pricing Index, and the PPI, Producer Pricing Index. Last month, those reports just absolutely smacked us in the face and really hurt mortgage rates, as both those reports were considered inflationary, showing higher inflation than the Fed wants to see. Who knows what we're going to see next week? It's really a coin flip. It's a gamble. We don't know what's going to happen, what's going to come out in these reports. But what happens in these reports next week is going to dictate whether we maybe break through that 50-day moving average, or whether we bounce back down to where we were a couple weeks ago, which wouldn't be good. So interesting times, but I think a neutral week is still not a bad week, and that's what we've had this week. So listen, if you need to get pre-approved, I'm here to help. If you want to talk through the specifics of your situation and look at specific rates and options and discount points, I'm here to do that as well. Just let me know how I can help. Have a great weekend.